Going live. We are live, so let's see how many people it takes for a minute to start popping in. I didn't do any kind of promoting or nothing. We're just going to say to hell with it. Let's do it.
Yeah, this is what happens when everybody's on lockdown. You know, that Zoom thing is kind of cool, too, because you can get a bunch of people in there. And, you know, you can share your stream on YouTube as well, but...
we really need to check out Streamlabs. I've been looking at that one, and I downloaded the deal. And it actually has a deal like you can set up like a PayPal account, and you can accept donations and shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I can...
And you can actually multi-stream that one like at once.
So it's
like you can stream it on your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram, your whole 9 yards.
So it's basically like a normal game stream live. Sometimes they'll send donations. Anywhere from $2 to $100.
It looks like we have one person in, but who is it?
Yeah, but these brush pile jigs are actually pretty nice. I like these things. There's one of the guys that works for Brush Piles, lives in Clinton, Missouri, and he's down there in Truman Lake. And they got minis, they got all types of them, but I threw some of them out there on Lake Jacomo a couple of weeks ago. And they're nice little colors.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
They're like mini squid.
Yeah. So these are kind of the bigger ones.
They kind of look like the tubes that you can just buy from Bass Pro. And
yeah. And then they have these, and then there's like 10 in a pack.
Oh, that's nice.
And I just take it to my line there.
I just now got the notification on my phone from the YouTube email, and it says live stream after party.
There you go.
Wow.
See how many of these guys get on here.
I just can't believe we're actually getting locked up on Monday.
Yeah, it's not a full lockdown.
Really?
Not like it is up there.
No.
No, up here it's shut down, but I mean you can go to the grocery store, you can go to the pharmacy and the gas station,
right?
Do essential things that you got to do. But so here's like basically the difference with these brush pile jigs and the sizes. So you got the regular, and then you got the little mini.
Damn, that mini is tiny compared to that regular.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Same
right there.
Yeah, well.
All right, just so you know, here is your beads, your glow in the darks.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Okay. There's 4 packs of those. Those are the snaps.
I got you.
Hey, James just popped in and said, I didn't know you were on live. We are tonight.
It's the stream after stream. Yeah, I saw Muddy Catfish. Chris put together a little clip with them. Yeah, Chris Flores in his video, and it was really cool. And if you haven't had the chance to go, I think it's like a month old. It's like a 7-minute video segment where he's showing a setup, and he said, you know, I use this now that I'm doing guided tours, doing some tournaments, but he said it's a clip system, and he uses a the clip, a bobber stopper, and I can't think of the other thing right off the top of my head. And then he just has his rigs already pre-set up, and all he has to do is put it on that snap, and he's ready to go. So whether he's fishing with a bobber, whether he's dragging baits, using a Santee Cooper rig, whatever, it all goes on there. He's like, I don't think there's anything that doesn't go on to this clip setup that he has. And here are those ripper tails I was telling you about.
Oh, those are cool.
He's got one called a snagless ripper tail, and they're not in the.
I would like that because that's like a purplish blue color.
Yeah, but what it is basically, and I'm trying to use my finger. So say like there's this little thing that sticks out.
Like a weedless.
Oh yeah, it's basically a snagless ripper tail, and it's like this thick, but it comes out the top here like this. So what you do is you put your
hi honey.
You put your hook through it, and let's say this is the top of the hook, my finger, and then you just put it down there so it doesn't get snagged on the weeds. Now, if you yank really hard or something, it's going to get snagged, but that's fishing.
Hey, here are your number 2 or your 2 odd barrel swivels.
Swivels, okay.
Let me show them what I got yesterday.
So you got the beads, you got the swivels, and you got the clips.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
We were fishing down at a Center Creek yesterday, and I threw my line down there, right? Well, I got snagged on something, and I never would have thought I would have gotten this.
You got snagged on that?
Yeah, I got snagged on that. It's
Man.
like a chartreuse lift crank.
Hey, that's a good find.
Oh,
especially
yeah.
when it's free.
All right.
Found $7.
Right?
Right.
What else was I gonna? So those beads, and the reason I was waiting to get those beads in. You've seen Avid's setup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is for catfish. Oh, this is what I was going to show you down in Louisiana. One of the things that is big is those popping corks. So this is kind of the big ticket item down there in Louisiana. It's just basically
that thing's cool.
You pull back on your rod and it makes that noise, and yeah, it's Cajun Thunder. It's basically they use that for redfish, but it's actually a cool little thing. And this is what I was showing Avid as far as fishing pike and walleye go. One of the lures that I always use was an Eppinger Daredevil lure, living up in North Dakota. And these things are basically a spoon. They're just built differently in the middle.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you were explaining that to me whenever we went out to Bass Pro.
Yeah.
You said it's a little thinner in the middle of it or something.
So if you look, kind of that little curve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How it curves.
It's kind of humped a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's thinner in the middle and it's kind of curved, and you just troll behind the thing and it spins.
Okay.
And it catches their eye. So I use this when it's really bright out, but if it's overcast, I will use a silver one. And they got ones similar with like a little colored thing in the middle of it, but Eppinger makes those. The only thing is they're a little pricey. They're like $7, but if you want to land some pike and walleye, that's basically all I ever used. And I really didn't have to use anything else. I mean, I just stuck with the Eppinger lures, a little bit smaller ones. Really depends on where you're fishing, but you go back into the back cove, kind of like sometimes you do with the catfish. And because those pike are really territorial, so you go in the back, you find the weeds, kind of like you find logs with catfish. You find those weeds and you just throw those daredevils in there and just a slow spin, and they will just hammer those things.
Sweet.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? I wonder if you set those kind of up like a dragon bait, like for catfishing on a Santee rig, if that would catch the catfish's attention.
I don't know.
Maybe if it had a little scent to it.
No, they like flashy objects too.
Well, I know that, but it would bring it out more if it had a little scent to it, though.
Yeah. But with like just that daredevil right there, I mean, my personal best, I didn't weigh it or anything. It's 35 pounds. My old man it's in storage now, but he had it up on the wall in his bar. And I don't know if you remember being down there. One of those pikes were mine, one was his, and then that big like 18 or 20 pound lake trout was what my brother caught. He thought, what was it? We were fishing. See, I caught a huge lake trout too one time, but he caught one. So I thought mine was snagged. I can't remember. Like his was, it went into like basically almost went into the motor, and we thought it was tied up in the motor, and he got snagged somehow, but we thought it was on the motor of the boat, and the thing rolled out and into the net. But we didn't know like how far down that damn thing was until he just pulled on it, and that's the one that's on the wall up in my my dad's old bar. Mike Humphrey, I'm Humphrey. Way to go, Kennels.
Hey, we're getting people in.
That's true.
Good.
So, but this is basically what I've been using for the crappies, building up that crappie box. But
Nice.
Good setup.
Yeah, definitely.
I was really hoping to get out these next couple of weeks and start fishing, but that ain't going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, not with your job.
Yeah.
Not with your job.
You said it was a couple weeks we went to Kellogg?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks ago since we went to Kellogg. We went to Kellogg whenever we went over to Lisa's.
Yeah. Okay,
That was a couple weeks ago.
we went to Kellogg and
Hey, grab me the rod.
oh yeah.
So I ordered rods for us that you got.
The
Man,
same ones.
These things, same rod. These things are freaking sticks.
They're amazing though. I mean,
These things are a freaking stick.
What are they? Medium heavy?
Yeah, they're medium heavy. It's the same rod you got.
This one right here.
Yeah. We're in the process of getting our Ming Yang reels. They're on the way coming in. What's up, Justin?
Yeah, so I put your rod and reel together as a combo.
I'm
That
telling you.
CL60, I like it. And again, one of the things I like about this this rod
is that it has
the threading capability.
Yeah.
Man. I need to get a better webcam.
no kidding.
Yeah, but this CL60, I like that thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a good reel.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
People don't realize, but right now, so far, I still got them for the cheapest.
That's true.
I'll show you my Cat Max. And then this is something that Penn Battle 2 that
Listing that right first.
Paul Meadow brought up earlier tonight on Avid's channel.
Oh wow.
That's the Penn Battle 2. And I got that on my 11-foot Cat Max
Nice.
rod. And then on my Fusion.
Got it upside down.
Yeah. Forgot. Camera.
I got the Cast King Punches 5000.
Oh wow.
And I got that on that Fusion rod. So this is what Catfish Headhunters have recommended. It's not that expensive, but I'll put that on there.
It's gonna take at least 100 pounder to break that shit.
At least.
And that's a 7-foot medium heavy action rod. That Cat Max is a heavy action rod. This is the other one I picked up for you. I think I'll put that on the Fusion as well.
That's actually a nice one. I like that one.
I do like the power handle on it.
Oh yeah.
And that's a good size. My finger.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are good. I got one of those coming in too.
Yep.
Babe, are you seeing live?
Yeah, we're live.
I know, but are you seeing questions or anything?
No, we're not. I don't see any questions or anything. Who's asking?
Nobody.
I mean, we can see comments, but not
Okay.
very much.
So, and then here's my Abu Garcia Ambassador. This is the 6600 C4. Then here's my Abu Garcia Ambassador. This is the 6600. This thing is just a mess right now.
How much did you pay for that? Just curious.
I want to say I got it quite a long time ago. I got it 3 years ago down in Gonzales, Louisiana at Cabela's. And I want to say it's in the $100 range. But I had the money, so I said, why not? You got some back feed coming in there.
It was Felicia's phone.
What else?
Yeah, you don't get back feed when there's not other sound coming from another phone like that. Because what happens is it picks up off of this, and it's actually echoing from the other speaker off of that, and it creates that back feed.
Oh, let me see here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey guys, if you got any questions, feel free to type them up. We'll try to answer anything we can. If you want to put some jokes up there to give us a good laugh, go for it.
I got some jokes.
Those kind of jokes don't need to be told.
I know.
We'll get killed.
Oh, I know.
Let's see here.
They're around
$130.
Wow, that's
Who makes the C4?
It's Abu Garcia.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was like
Yeah. Yeah, I picked that up. So that had to have been 3 years ago because I've been up here a year and a half. Like I said, I was down in Gonzales, Louisiana, down at Cabela's down there. And that's where I snagged that one at. I had one a long time ago, a similar reel from Abu Garcia, and I wasn't fishing at the time, and I just sold it to somebody I knew. I kind of regret doing that, but I mean, they are pretty good reels.
I mean, Abu Garcia is not a bad reel to go to, but I wouldn't say it's my first choice of reels because I know they're reliable on some sources, but you can't always rely on them for everything, though.
What are you using as your primary rod and reel right now, TJ?
I'm using a big competitor?
What your
Catfishing
catfish
yeah.
setup? It's a competitor series South Bend rod and reel. It's a spin cast. It's kind of like a setup like the Shakespeare Tiger, more or less.
I got you.
It's a nice rod and reel.
Yeah, I've been, like I said, I've been wanting to get out there because I'm 10 minutes from those lakes. And so I'm 10 minutes from those lakes, and then I'm probably 10 to 15 minutes from the Missouri River. So I'm right in between them. And I think what I'm going to do for those lakes, though, is use that setup that Chris Flores uses with his floats on that lake.
Right.
Because I was fishing the bottom in that lake. It's got so many different drop-off points and so many logs. It's snag city when you're in there. So, and that's something that Catfish Headhunters was talking about, just using a bobber on the lakes. And then, the bottom fishing in the river with Avid's setup that he has. Because I think that the Missouri River is probably about the same speed as the Kaskaskia. I think it's like 2 to 4 knots. I mean, the Missouri isn't a huge river.
North of Columbia.
Yeah, Mike, I'm actually up here in Independence, Missouri.
And yeah, I'm Southwest Missouri. I'm Joplin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, Jay's catfishing. It's I was looking forward to going to Avid's meet and greet.
Oh man, me
Ozark
too.
and I,
Oh yeah, same here.
That's just totally off the table now. I think Missouri's looking to peak like the second week of May is what they're talking about, but who knows?
It'll probably be end of May, beginning of June before everything is
Blown over.
right.
I got you. Up in St. Joe.
Yeah, looks. Well, Mike Humphrey said that he was raised in St. Joe. Okay. And Justin just popped up saying his CL60, he has one.
Wasn't impressed.
He's not impressed as because it's not as smooth as his Abu Garcia.
You're going to move your head.
I haven't tested those things head to head.
Seriously, dude.
One of the things I do like about that Ming Yang, just the
Toss me the rope.
Here, it's going to be in my way. Just toss me the rope.
clicker. That's probably the best thing I like about it. Is just
Yeah,
being
closer.
especially when you're night fishing. Yeah, that was the same thing that Paul Meadow brought up, Mike, about the public boat ramps. That's the same situation up here because most of those public boat ramps are attached to the government, municipality. They have control over the park where the boat ramp is located. So when they shut down the parks, they basically shut down those boat ramps too. And that's the same thing Avid was having the problem with, is finding a place to park to go fishing.
Well, when we were heading towards Center Creek, we first found a spot where,
Yeah, that was a pay lake.
yeah, it was a pay lake, but it was really nice.
It was a nice little pay lake here in Joplin, but they're wanting $175 a person a year.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like,
And it's owned by the Dr. Berkeley or something like that.
Wait, is that the one on the outskirts by Carthage?
No.
it's
That Kellogg Lake's on the outskirts of Carthage.
There's a house just north of Carthage off of 71. If you're headed north, it's on the west side of the road. And those trees eventually got so big you can't see that pond anymore. But there was some doctor up there that owned it that was stocking it up full of fish. But I think he sold that house.
I don't know. What's it doing?
Yeah, kind of crazy for them to say you can fish without a permit and then shut down all the public accesses.
right.
Yeah, it's kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
That's strange. Go see if Lily is. Go see if any of your stuff in your room is on the internet, and if it is, get it off.
That might, yeah, that's what it is. I was on YouTube.
Why would that?
Because it could be not having enough bandwidth because we're doing this.
Yeah, and 18 other billion people are using the internet for work now. And Zoom and yeah, they got people hacking into Zoom and stuff like that now. Well, people are doing Zoom stuff, which is crazy. What else was I gonna?
She's trying to get on
Diablo.
Diablo 3 to play the game, but for some reason it just won't go in. Honey, try restart.
What area north of Columbia do you go fishing for crappie? See, I'm set up down here. I have Blue Springs Lake, and then I have Lake Jacomo in Jackson County. And like I said, I got the Missouri River, and then to the north of us in Platte County, what is it, Smith Lake? I haven't tried going out there yet, but that's a pretty good sized lake. And
Yeah.
southeast of us, we got Truman Lake, private ponds mostly.
Yeah, I was gonna say any kind of fishing that's gonna be getting in right now, unless you got a spot where you can drop a boat in, like on one of the lakes. Other than that, you're going to be finding private campgrounds with rivers running through them or private ponds.
Well, there's that one place I was going to.
My phone's not on the internet. My phone was on regular phone.
Well, he's watching a movie. That's probably what
Did you ever go down to Lake of the Ozarks? What's going on, Kentucky Catman Outdoor?
Hey, now everyone's starting to pop in. Good deal.
Oh,
yeah, Smithville Lake. That's at a 20-pound flathead.
At Smithville? Wow.
Yeah. I think Smithville's about 40 minutes from me going around the city, and then Truman Lake's hour and a half, hour 45.
Kentucky Catman, KMB, how are you guys doing?
Oh yeah, I was gonna finish your story. All right. I got this one lure that I seriously thought would not work because I was trying worms for perch and everything, and I walked past this old man and asked him, "Hey, what are you using?" He goes, "A rooster tail," and I said, "What for?" He said, "For crappie." I said, "You catch any?" He said, "Yeah." How many?
I wonder if it's trying to.
He said like right around 10 to 15 crappie, good size too. And so I was moving along. I switched from a worm and a bobber to this little guy. It's a little jig head with a paddle tail swim bait on it.
Hold your hand right up behind that. Put your hand right up behind it. There you go.
That's what I was using. And as soon as I threw it out towards the brush pile, I caught a smallmouth bass. Wasn't a big one though.
Yeah.
I was surprised on that lure.
I was showing you guys early, and for those that just came on, Paris with crappie fishing these brush pile jigs, and I got that idea from Avid when he went to the Take Me Fishing show. But they have some pretty slick crappie jigs here that you can order online at Brush Pile.
Yeah, there were 7 on there just a minute ago. Now it's showing me 4. Are we losing people? Those are cool.
Yeah.
So those ones right now are the ones tearing up Truman Lake with the crappie. And then they also like the pink one, this one right here.
Yeah.
But those are brush pile jigs. And then, like I said, I picked up a few of the ripper tails. That guy's located out of here.
Oh, wow. I kind of like those.
Those are cool.
I would definitely use those.
Those are really cool.
My bait for crappie.
Yeah, that purple and blue one's awesome. And the colors on them are really cool.
The shark, kind of like a chartreuse color.
Yeah.
That's funny, K and B.
Yeah, so those are brush pile
Oh,
jigs, and then those are ripper tail. The only thing I don't like about ripper tail, and I love the guys' jigs, the cost of shipping.
Oh man.
Brush pile is a lot more reasonable on their shipping costs,
Right.
and they got a lot bigger selection. I think ripper tail is just kind of getting started out. But yeah, if you go to Avid's YouTube and you go and check out the Take Me Fishing show, he's got that on part 1.
Don't nobody want to see all this tonight.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
What else do I got in here? I showed you those Eppinger Daredevil lures. And I don't have a lot of them because obviously I'm not living up north anymore.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm going to go this summer when things settle down up to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, and go walleye and pike fishing with my brother. So I just want to at least have some of those things on hand.
What I wanted to do, please catch me a gar.
Oh, wait. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll show you what I'm.
We need to go gar fishing one of these days.
I do want to get.
Tomorrow.
Go gar fishing, but we can't.
Why not?
We don't have the stuff for it right now.
He's asking what he used for walleye.
Justin, I'm not the one that does walleye fishing. Sean with Great Outdoors Exploring is the one that does the walleye fishing more. Give him a minute, he'll come back, and once he sees that question, I'll have him answer it for you.
I'm going to probably end up taking one of these in the foot in the middle of the night.
Justin just asked what you use for walleye.
Oh, so actually, Justin, so I use the same thing for walleye as I do for pike, and it's just simply I grew up as a little kid in North Dakota, and that's where my dad and brother primarily do all their fishing. So I use this lure. It's called you go online and search for it. It's called Eppinger, and it's an Eppinger Daredevil. It's just like a spoon, but if you kind of look, you can see that curve to it. And I like the gold one, using those on a bright, shiny day, and then if it's overcast, I use the silver version of it.
Respond to that, baby. Respond to that.
But you can pick these up at Bass Pro. Maybe the only issue is they're a little on the pricey side, but I use these for pike and walleye. So you can just basically take this, use it to troll, and then.
Oh my God.
It's a real simple setup that I use when I'm trolling. I just take it, and then about 1.5 feet on my line, I just clip that little sinker on. And then as you're trolling, this thing just basically spins real fast. But northerns hammer that and walleyes hammer it.
Oh my God, Mom.
For walleye and pike. He grew up as a little kid, huh? He isn't an alien. He got that entire kind. If you guys, we Avid on his channel, this is the thing he's always talking about, his setup for catfish. So I just kind of copied him.
Yeah, it's a Santee rig.
Santee rig.
It's a rattling Santee rig. Yep.
But one of the problems was the bobber stopper that I got was too small, and it kept the inline rattle and everything kept going over it. So I just added that little bead down there to stop the thing from moving up and falling apart.
Is that Norm?
I use an 8/0 fishing hook.
Catfish headhunters?
Catfish Headhunters is Norm, yeah. What up, Pimp? Hey, question. For those of you that
Come on,
use
Catfish.
StreamYard, I'm trying to figure out how to add some moderators. How do I do that?
Hey, Maurice.
You know how to add moderators. How do we do that? Maurice, how are you? See, that's good. We got 9 people in, and we're growing strong. Only 35 minutes into the program.
Oh, yeah, 35 minutes. Yeah, it took 35 minutes to get 9 people. Oh, there's 8 people now.
Felicia, you wouldn't want to see him without him.
Oh, my God. Wow. Okay, since we're going to that topic, I got some jokes for y'all.
No.
No, we're not.
Oh, come on. They're going that far.
Well, it's kind of the point of it was just to kind of have fun, talk some fish, and joke around, and just kind of enjoy it.
Well, I got some jokes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we just decided to do a stream. It's the stream after the stream. I told Paris, I said, man, I'm gonna lose it being in my house all this time. So I said, let's just go on and mess around for an hour or so.
Joke.
Give people something to talk about. Hey, Catfish Headhunters, are you streaming live tomorrow? Yeah, click on my name or someone, it will pop up what you can do with that.
Oh, I got one. It's a fishing related one.
All right, hang on.
It's not really appropriate.
No, it's all it's giving me is put user in timeout or block user.
Time out.
That's all I'm seeing
All right.
on my end.
Well, you'll be on tomorrow night. I'll be on there.
Hang on. Play sound, yes.
That's weird. Oh, wait.
Camera, audio, green screen, guest. Okay, I just got the basic settings for this. I'm gonna have to figure out how to use Streamlabs. That way, I can actually add some moderators and stuff right off of that. Because otherwise, I think I'm gonna have to do it in the settings of my YouTube channel.
Put him in timeout. I thought about the same thing, but I was like, no, I shouldn't go there.
Jaw jerker. And then here's the big thing in Louisiana. Their setups for reds. You can use it for reds, bass, whatever. Cajun thunder.
Bass.
TJ, I'll give those to you, man, because I don't have any use for them. If you want to try it out on bass fishing, trout, mackerel. I had a hard time using them down there when I was living in the New Orleans area.
I'm the one that has the power of putting everybody in timeout. No one's got that authority yet. Until I figure that one out.
So, Paris, what are the big plans this year for your store?
Well, if funds will allow me to, I'm trying to work on a whole new product line altogether. I've been working with the manufacturer, and right now I kind of had to put that on hold because of finances. But once we get finances and stuff caught back up enough to where I can, I'm thinking about doing a whole complete product line. But for now, like some of the products that I have on the store, like the medium heavy rods and the Ming Yang reels and the the bait casters and stuff like that. Right now, I think I'm going to go ahead and keep those and keep like the basic terminal tackle, and then with the on the product line just to kind of slowly add in maybe like an actual brand of fishing line, or maybe try to do like break down some of the bulk from the terminal tackle and actually go down that way and actually just kind of break it down. But I've been working with one company
Don't we have hooks on there?
that was
too?
talking that I've been talking to, and they said that they could break things down to like 100 or 150 and stuff like that, but
Hey.
it costs a little bit to get the labels and stuff made.
You have to like have a certain quantity you procure from them.
I have to buy, I want to say the last time I talked to him, I had to buy like 200 or 300 labels. And that was going to be going on for like poles, sticker type labels for the string, and then like the cardboard style label that you would see like on the regular plastic packages that whenever you go to, like when you're hanging something up on a pegboard shelf, like you would see down the fishing aisle or something at Walmart.
Wow, that's funny.
That's my goal. I want my own name and series on some catfish rod setups.
That's a good goal right there.
Hey, K&B, I do have to ask, are you still replacing the furniture now?
Last time I was on timeout, I was a pretty center.
You must have made her really mad. Oh, boat parts. That would explain broken furniture.
Yeah, I just had to find a manufacturer first and talk price. I know that's, those Muddy River rods are pretty slick. And
I don't know exactly who Chris has built them, but they are pretty damn nice rods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's selling them for a fairly, honest price. I mean, for what you're getting. But he just came out with a new rod recently, a couple of months ago, and did he just introduce that at the CatCon?
I think so.
Yeah,
he actually called me when he was on his way to CatCon to let me know that he was passing through Joplin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
he's down there in Texas.
Well, no, he's in New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico. So he's traveling up I-44.
Yeah, because he had to come up I-44 to get over to where they were going to CatCon.
Yeah, I bet he probably took that all the way up to St. Louis, then went east.
I think they were. Hey, I want to say where'd they hold it? I think they held it in Louisville.
Yeah.
Hey, Norm, where was CatCon this year? I think K&B, did you go to CatCon? I know Justin did. Justin can answer that if he's still on here.
I think Justin.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Told you.
Yeah, so you got to come up from which way? I guess Chris Flores would have to be taken unless he took I-10 and shot up. But he called me and said he was passing through Joplin, so that told me that he went 40 across and then shot up 44 and then kind of like hit 60 or something on the way, like out past Springfield, going across the state that way, going into Kentucky.
Well, I got an uncle down in Amarillo, Texas, and he went Oklahoma City. So from Oklahoma City, that's what I-44, but I think you can follow that all the way down into New Mexico.
Oh my! Really? You don't know what CatCon is?
There's a 30 to 40 second delay from our response to you seeing it. Okay.
Let's see here. What else? What about sinkers and stuff for your store?
I've been trying. Truthfully, I know this is going to sound crazy as hell, but I've been trying to work on Balls Deep with letting them try to have me actually put their sinkers on the store. That, or at least let me get the sponsor, like to give them a sponsor tag.
I can't keep that with a straight face.
There really is a store. I didn't know.
I know.
That. When you brought it up earlier, I was laughing, thinking you were being funny. And they were like, "No, it's really a store. Go look." And I'm like, "It really is." All right.
Hey, what was that? Oh, the what? No, what was that? Chubby knockers was those like demon dragon knockoff things that the Palmetto Cats had that he was talking on Avid Show, and that's why I put that smart ass comment in there of saying that Chubby Knockers needs to get in with Balls Deep Tackle.
Why I didn't go Jay's? Yeah. Jay's Catfishing CatCon made me go broke. That's why I don't go to gun shows anymore, man. The compulsion buying.
Oh.
I sold a lot of guns back. Yeah, I will not go to gun shows anymore. It's just, no, that's off limits.
This is my gun show.
I want to go to I want to go to an actual gun show. I heard
TNT and Dynamite, yeah.
How are the gun shows, anyways? Like, are they pretty cool?
In Louisiana?
I mean, just like any gun shows. Like, are they just?
Oh, Chubby Knockers are from Balls Deep Tackle. The Chubby Knockers from Balls Deep Tackle. Oh, okay. I see it now. That does have a nice ring.
Yeah, TJ, you'll get like a lot of just different vendors out there. Depends on the gun show. They got some that pop up in Joplin every now and then, but
Yeah, I see it every time on a billboard, but I want to go to one, but I don't know. With everything going around right now, it probably wouldn't be the best to go.
oh yeah, well no, they wouldn't even allow them right now because they had to be in the convention center, and you got those distancing rules.
Right.
40 minutes from CatCon.
Oh, that's not too far.
No, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Grandmother's house.
Let's see, 40 minutes from Louisville. That's probably what. No. Norman's in Kentucky. He's not in Tennessee. I was thinking Tennessee. Oh, new comments. I think I need to start the Bluegill Con.
Hey, I'd be the first one there.
Guys, I'm telling you, on my channel, I have a video posted up, and it's called Slab of a Perch. And TJ and I went fishing out there at Center Creek, and I swear to God, that bluegill was over a pound. That sucker was fat.
It was big. Like, the pole felt like it was a catfish on the line.
Let's see. What else?
Hey, you know, I'm actually surprised that we're holding 8 strong, and we're just now working in 50 minutes into it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need to all keep these streams going to stay sane, you know, because this is going to go on for a while.
Whew. Wow. Okay.
With some of that
Jeez.
stink bait.
K and B, at least I'm catching fish.
Whoa.
Man, I tell you what, I've been on a pretty good skunk this year.
No kidding.
It's been hard for me to get off of it.
Well, I caught a few perch at Center Creek, so I'm glad I did that. Huh. Wow. Out of a ditch? Huh.
Okay, I've seen you fish maybe right. Okay.
Did Mike Humphrey jump off?
Maybe. Jaw jerker just put farting contest.
Hey, Mom, you'd win first place every time.
You've been called out, honey.
Oh.
Guys,
not even a minute.
I
bro.
love my wife to death. I don't want her killing me by me saying this. However, I guarantee it, she can outfart all of us
And one
damn
room.
near on demand. I'm not kidding.
Thanks.
Justin's petting.
Now I'm sleeping on the couch, guys.
Shoot, I'm gonna change my channel name to Pepe Le Pew. Oh man. K&B said I'm jealous. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
I know. It was bad. It was
You got an
bad.
extra room up here, Paris, so just let me know when you're on the way.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That's if I survive tonight for the trip.
What else did I was gonna?
That's a good laugh.
Yeah. We start from fishing and we go to farting. Okay.
Well, hell, Thursday's topic on Avid's channel, what were we all talking about? It started with fishing, and then it went to the coronavirus, and it went to just everywhere else. And it's like, wow.
Oh my god! I'm rolling.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Oh my
Show those beads again, Paris. So I
Those
got
are
the
nice.
Are they glow in the dark?
Yeah, those are glowing.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that's what I got. The littler one.
Have a good night, Jim.
Okay.
Have a good night, Jim. I might try those
Oh my god.
beads on there. See how that works, but yeah, with those inline spinning rattles. Yeah, see if you can get some of these for your store.
Was it Catfish Busters? Okay. I'll have to look them up because I was looking for those on the supplier's website and manufacturer's website I go to get my products, and they had them on there before, but now they're not. They're like just gone.
Yeah, they do inline dragon floats. That's kind of their thing. But yeah, Catfish Busters. I know there's a couple other places that sell them.
Right, that's it. Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Justin's fishing fetish.
Oh.
This does help clear some of the boredom. Yeah, it calls for a late night, but you know what? It makes yeah, those are awesome little hooks.
Oh, is it those little small ones?
Yeah, those little number
Oh.
15 mini circle hooks.
Oh, I love those. I love those.
I see
Hey,
something
real
there.
special, Sean. You got the last 50 pack. I ended up before I switched them over to the bulk.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh.
But I can still order them.
Let me see. Let me try an experiment here.
My nose is runny from laughing so hard.
You need a tissue or something?
I was looking to see if I had any more fishing tackle in my little computer desk here, but no, I don't.
You want me to go get your box?
It's locked up out in the car.
I'll try.
Yep. Hang on.
Haha.
Guys, we have cats, so I got a bag of cat crack.
I'm actually getting ready to give him some. See how they go.
There you go. There's your number 15.
Who wants kitty cat? Where's my cat? I know she'll.
Yeah, that works really good in that little jig.
That's on the brush pile jig.
Yeah.
Gotta straighten it out a little bit, but
Those are sharp little hooks. And they're stout.
I'll give that a go and see how that does. Probably
Just
tear half the
put
copy
on
of mouth
top of
on.
that thing. Kevin. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Kevin's KB. Night, Kevin.
The ones that brush pile sells on their store. One for the regulars and one for the minis. You got to reach out to them.
I have the lead-headed jigs like that already on there.
Yeah.
Get them all the way down to 1/32.
Yeah. So with those brush piles, I think that they're in a 10 pack, and I bought. I think 8 different packs. I bought some minis, and then I bought some of the bigger ones they have. And then I bought those ripper tails, but those ripper tails are hard to get down here at the marina because the guy says as soon as he gets those, there's this guy that loves those things, and he just comes in and just clears out the shelves.
Right. TJ, your mom's going to kick your ass.
Why?
Because she's already said don't give him any more of that.
Give her more of what?
It's already too late.
All right.
It died. Nope. Still sitting on 4%.
You want me to get your charger?
Yeah, I'll just put it on charger here in a minute.
Here, I'll just stick it on.
Oh, before I go, I saw your comment on my newest video. I went to preview folder, so I'll have to. Okay. Hey, no problem. I enjoyed that video. It was awesome. Sean, you need to check out his new video. It's pretty good.
Kevin's.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Within the first few minutes, they pull up a 25-pound blue.
No.
He's with Palmetto.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go and check. I'll have to go and check that out.
Hey, you know, KB, you should have renamed it the Battle of the Kevins.
Kevin?
No problem.
All right. Well, Harris, it's been an hour, man.
Yeah.
I'm running out of things to talk about.
Hey, you know what? At least we had a good hour.
Yeah, we just wanted to jump on here, guys, and give y'all guys some more talking after Avid jumped off so we could all stay sane during this quarantine. And then make sure you check out Catfish Headhunters tomorrow night. I think he's coming on 7:30 Central Time.
Yeah, 7 or 7:30 Central Time.
Yeah.
I'll check up the comments real quick. He did say he was going on.
Yeah, he said he was going on tomorrow night.
Yeah. I don't think you put a time on there.
All right, Ricker, have a good night, man. We will see you guys tomorrow night on Headhunter stream. I'll be in the comments.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely be hitting up Catfish Headhunters stream tomorrow night. So
Yep.
that's where we're gonna be.
All right, man. You guys have a good night. Stay safe out there.
All right, you guys have also. I agree. John, thanks for saying that. You took the words out of my mouth.
There you go.
Bye, guys. Appreciate you coming.